Alright, I have no idea why I keep wanting to make videos. Makes no sense. But, went Billy Ray, Common Homestead, 2016 I think it is. Yep, that's me. So look, this is going to be about burnout. Prepper burnout, volunteer burnout, just life burnout. Man. I'll throw a little bit out there. Not that I'm trying to brag, not that I'm trying to say, look at me or anything like that, but just to kind of give a baseline in case you don't know who I is. I'll go from now, and I'm just inbred white hillbilly trash, trailer trash. I ain't nothing. I ain't nobody special. And what I'm about to say doesn't mean look at me, look how good I am, because I am definitely broken and fallen, and I ain't good at all. But I got a 40-hour job or more. I have a full-time job. I'm in management. I maintain about a $15 million building. There's a lot there. It's a lot of stress. I'm also a foster parent. We have kids coming and going all the time. We look for opportunities to volunteer, to help the community around us, regardless, what it is. If grandma needs help with the porch or needs help with groceries or whatever it might be. This year, we're prepared to do somewhere between 10 to 12 days of disaster relief if the need arises. We hope it don't. All the tornadoes that's happening, I am not in a position right this second to go help with any of those. Plus, they're 1,000 miles away or better. Makes it real difficult, to go help with those right this second. We hope that there ain't no more disasters the rest of this year and folks can live in peace, but we never know if that's going to happen or not, so we try to plan for 7 to 12 days each year, and if there is a disaster that we can get to, we'll go help. But that don't always happen when we can, right? Life is weird. Got a lot of other things going on. Say we do a lot of volunteer work when we can. We're preppers, homesteaders, got two raw acres that we're trying to rebuild a homestead on. Had a nice homestead that we sold, bought bigger. Got raw land that's kicking my ass. And then we do prepping. So we do ham radio stuff, canning, food storage, all the things that goes with that. Water, trying to rebuild our water catchment, trying to look at another place where we can put a hand pump well down. Just building our resilience with everything, and then more disaster preparedness with working with our comms, trying to get with the local SARS teams and all to help with comms and disaster situations around us in our county. So there's a lot. We're doing a lot. We could always do more. It's never enough. It's never gonna be enough. But burning out. You can do so much to where you're not doing anything, right? You do 9, 10, 15, 20 different things, all to half completion. It doesn't do anybody any good to have 12 incomplete things when you can have 2 complete things. You have to keep that in mind. It's really easy to burn out. It's real easy, I get into times where I don't want to buy any more damn food or buy another radio or even think about, what next week's going to look like or training with the stuff, right? Training's a big thing. Learning how to use your stuff. Communicating with people, building community. That's another really hard thing to do, right? I know a bunch of people. I mean, a bunch. I can't go anywhere without running into somebody that I know. But that doesn't mean that I trust a damn one of them. That doesn't mean that when something really bad happens that I can count on them. Doesn't mean when something really bad happens that they can count on me neither. It just gets to a point where it's like there's so many different things to do. Trying to be a good steward with what God's given you, trying to be a good steward to the community around you, trying to be a good steward of your family, to your family, show them the right way, and then prepare all on top of that. Right? It's easy to buy things and put it on a shelf. It's a whole nother thing to get it out there. Use it, implement it, go over the fire plans. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to teach my toddler what happens when a fire happens, right? All right, good luck, right? It's good luck. Are our plans, are our fire evacuation plan set up right? Do we have the proper fire suppression in the home? Hell, we got like 7 fire extinguishers. Is that enough? Well, does everybody know their part? Do they know what to do? I don't know. And it's easy to get to the point to where you feel kind of secure and you're like, oh, it'll be okay. We got a little bit here, a little bit there. We done this last week. Well, we're good to go. Right. Oh, I helped Mary Jo's grandmama 2 weeks ago. I don't have to worry about turning around on my way home and seeing what that person with flat tires. I'm trying to be a decent person. A person that somebody would be halfway proud to know. It's hard. When you get so burnt out and tired and you think you can't grab another gear. So now you figure it out. But it comes to a point where you can't grab another gear. It comes to a point where you can't just keep going full force. You have to learn how to shed the weight. And I think I'm in that particular thing right now because it doesn't matter what I do. In my brain, I can always do more. It doesn't matter, 20-hour days, and just screaming out, pumping out as much work as possible, putting back as much as possible, reading the word as much as possible, just giving my whole entire life everything. And it's still not enough. Beware the burnout. It's real. They'll find you. They'll grab a hold of you. They'll smack the shit out of you. But prioritize and execute, man. You got to figure out what your priorities are and stick to them. And don't be driven off of them. Don't lose sight of them. Don't lose sight of what your goals are. Also, don't be afraid to change goals. Don't be afraid to adapt with what's here, what's in front of you, with what God's telling you, with what the world is showing you. You're not going to be everything, man. You can't be everything. There's only one that can do all things. And that's Hashem. It's God. The rest of us, we're just dressing up and playing pretend. We try to mitigate the best we can. Mitigate the things in front of us, mitigate the things around of us. We can try to be ready. Because I'm going to tell you this, man. I worked enough disasters, volunteer and or paid. I've worked enough tornadoes, hurricanes, blackouts to know nobody rises to the occasion. You fall back to your preparedness. You fall back to what you know. If a 50-year-old man who was a Marine in his 20s steps up, saves 15 people, he didn't rise to the occasion. He prepared for the occasion 30 years ago. Same man, just different circumstance, was an accountant his whole life, never really done anything for anybody else but himself. Even if he had the will to step up and save those 10, 15 people, get in a boat, pull them off top house, something, he wouldn't know what to do. And it would probably die trying or kill those people trying to help them. But with that said, you can't know everything. You can't be prepared for everything. You can't do everything. You can't be a door kicker, a farmer, a mechanic, build this, build that, a radio operator. You can't do it all, man. You can't. So you burn out trying. The one thing I fear most is letting my God and my people down. Especially when it's something that I've been thinking about, preparing for, working to try to be better at for the last 20 years. What happens when that bell rings, whether it be a tornado or a hurricane or just another damn punk-ass terrorist attack and knock out another county? You know, my county's already been knocked out once. You know, some punk with a damn rifle and taking out the electrical grid. You know, what happens when that happens again? We're going to be able to rise to the occasion. We're going to be able to protect our people. We're going to be able to make sure that they survive. Can we? Are we capable? Don't know. As tired and wore out as I am right now, I might just say, I'm done. Maybe not. Burnout is real. Try not to let yourself get this way, because you don't know what tomorrow looks like, man. Today might be the last day you have to rest. But don't squander today worrying about tomorrow. I hope this helps somebody.